Okay, in this problem we're going to take a look at set interval notation and graphing things on a number line. What I mean by this, if we have a problem such as x is greater than 10. Okay, so to write that in set interval notation, we would say x includes everything from 10 to infinity. To infinity. Okay, now because we can't actually reach infinity, so we're always going to use the soft curly parentheses. Now we're not actually including 10 either, so we're going to put the curly ones on 10 as well. We always use curly with infinity or negative infinity. Now if I had 10 is greater than or equal to, x is greater than or equal to 10, then I would use a square bracket, because we're actually including 10 in that case. Okay, what if I have negative 5 is greater than or equal to x, which is less than 4. So x is greater than or equal to negative 5 and less than 4. Okay, in that case, we would write square bracket, negative 5, comma, 4, curly parenthesis. Because we're including the 5, it can be equal to 5, we can't be equal to 4, so we go up to 4, but not quite. This is not like regular xy coordinates, where we do x comma y. No, that's something different. Do not confuse these. This is an amount on a number line. Okay, what do I mean by number line? So I just simply mean we have a number line here. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever. We're going right up to here. So that's positive 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, negative 5. We're going up here and including 5. So we're including everything here. Okay, great. Now what about this one? What would I do here? In that case, I go 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and here we had square bracket 10 off to infinity. So I'd put a square bracket here, and we go off to infinity, which is, of course, obviously infinitely big. So we can't show it on the number line. Not without some funky mathematical tricks I'm not going to do here. In any case, it goes off. So I'll just mark that with my, because it goes off that way. Okay, let's do another example. So see if we kind of got the feeling here. What if we have x squared plus 1 is less than or equal to, greater than or equal to 10. Okay. In that case, you know what, I'm going to draw a whole new number line in that case. We'll do interval notation first. That means I can have everything from 3 to infinity, including 3. Oh, but what if we have negative 3 here? Negative 3 squared is 9, plus 1 is 10. Oh, well, I guess we could have negative 3 here as well, off to negative infinity, curly bracket. Now, how do I say I can have both of these? I use the union symbol. That just means we're including this set and we're including that set. That's all it means. Okay. And of course, if I had a greater than, then I would change these to regular parentheses. Okay, that makes sense. The way I would graph that, let's graph this right here. In fact, sorry, I'm going to get rid of this one. Okay. 1, is that 0? 1, 2, 3, 6, 10. Okay. Negative 10. Okay, and of course the numbers go higher and lower on either side. Okay, so if we have greater than, then we'll have a here and go off to infinity. Right here likewise we'll have off to infinity. So basically the only thing we're saying we don't have is this area right here. Include both these sides though. Okay, let's change this up a little bit. What if we have, instead of greater than, what if we have less than? Okay, good. Well, in that case, we have not this anymore. We now have right up to 2, right up to 3, right up to negative 3. Okay, so negative 3 comma 3. If I change it to a greater than or less than or equal, then these would become square brackets because we're actually including the negative 3 and positive 3. In this case, I simply only have one set. It's this right here. Everything from here to here, so we don't need to use the union symbol. In this case, since we have square brackets, I would write this as, let me get rid of these ones right here. I'll simply write this as square bracket, square bracket. And we'll include everything from here to here. Okay. So the important points to remember. Just look at what's being included. If you get confused if a certain number is obeying the inequality, honestly, I don't try to get complicated with it. I just, let's say, if I get confused, say, okay, is 2 included in this set? 2 squared plus 1, that's 4, 5. 5 is less than 10. Okay, it works. I put a number in and I check it. I don't try to get fancy mathematical. I just put a number in and check it. It keeps it simple. Okay, square brackets are when we include a number, like an equal sign, less than or equal. Curly brackets are when we do not. And if we have two sets, like when we had negative infinity to negative 3 and 3 to positive infinity, we have to use a union symbol. Okay, if you have any questions, please ask. Talk with your classmates. I look forward to working with you.